Me being the chosen one was like a blessing in deception. City known for homicide, majority depression. Grinding in the gym so I could live through the...
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Mike from NYC, and we back with another reaction. Today we are watching the Jump Talks, the NBA marquee matchups revealed for the 21-22 season. Let's get right into it.
We'll have Woj, Richard Jefferson, Ramona Shelburne, Nick Friedell in a minute, but we start with the NBA schedule release. Opening week was released on Tuesday, but the first key NBA game is October 19th. Circle that date when the Bucks get their rings in Pfizer Forum on TMT and when they host the Nets in an epic rematch of that 7-game series. And we also learned of the Christmas Day games headlined by the Nets and Lakers in primetime on ABC. That's one of 5 games on Christmas, including Trae Young back in MSG, Luka versus Donovan Mitchell, the Celtics Bucks, Warriors Suns, and concluding with Luka versus Donovan Mitchell on ESPN. And that leads us to our ABC primetime Saturday games, 7 of the biggest matchups of the season, including Lakers Warriors, meeting up on both February the 12th and March 5th. KD's return
to the Warriors have a lot of games.
Fans is featured along with the champion Bucks, Sixers, and Knicks. We got a lot going on. We now welcome in ESPN insider Adrian Wojnarowski. We just saw the marquee games as the NBA begins its 75th anniversary, Woj, and the 75th anniversary brings in a new NBPA president in Portland, CJ McCollum. You just interviewed him recently for an upcoming episode of the Woj Pod. What did you learn about his duties and his current relationship with Dame Lillard?
Malika, listen, this is going to be, as CJ McCollum takes over for Chris Paul, there's a lot on the docket as the new president of the Players Association. There's an ongoing search to hire a new executive director to replace Michelle Roberts, who's planning on retiring. And then there's a looming collective bargaining negotiation with the league, and that's certainly going to shape what the NBA looks like for years to come. And so those are at the very top of the list for CJ McCollum. But in the shorter term, as the Blazers get ready to think about heading back to training camp, I talked to CJ in the podcast about the conversations he's having and continues to have with Dame Lillard. Listen, they talk almost every day, every other day, and he talks about being really confident about how Dame feels about being back in Portland this year, about being committed to this team. And he fully expects, he's starting the season with Dame Lillard, and this is a team in Portland, if healthy, that is going to be a significant contender in the Western Conference.
No Melo? Look forward to listening to that full conversation that you had with CJ McCollum on the Woj Pod. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff in there. But Woj,
and they still got Nurkic.
Champion Bucks, they're going to face the Suns in a finals rematch as part of our ABC Sunday Showcase on March 6th. One of 9 games ABC will broadcast on Sunday afternoons, including the Nets, Celtics, Mavericks, Hawks, reigning MVP Nikola Jokic, and more. But as the Bucks prepare for a title defense, Woj, what do they still want to accomplish this offseason?
Well, Malika, their roster's set, and they were able to keep Bobby Portis, certainly who could have left in free agency. That was certainly an important player for this team to keep. But beyond that,
and
Mike
PJ
Budenholzer, their head coach, he's got a year left on his deal. And we talked about this all season, Malika, that his future in Milwaukee was going to be determined by results. Well, he delivered a championship. And so I think the Bucks and Budenholzer, they started to discuss a contract extension that takes them beyond next season together. And I think, listen, the Bucks want Mike Budenholzer back. He wants to continue as coach of the Bucks. I think he told Zach Lowe on his podcast he'd like a 25-year contract. But I think those conversations are ongoing. I don't think it'll be that long of a deal. But certainly it's a priority for the Bucks to get that wrapped up.
I think the Bucks should really be trying to make some moves. I think we all can agree if everybody was healthy, the Bucks. We don't think the Bucks would have won. You know what I mean? I think they have a good, solid point guard that could play both ways and that can shoot good enough when he needs to shoot. They have Chris Middleton. He can score 20 points a night. Who can space the floor for Giannis. He's pretty good. Brook Lopez can score if you need him to score on the block, if you need him to, and he can space out the floor. He's a pretty solid defender. Obviously, they have Giannis, who's good he's one of the best rebounders in the game, one of the best scorers in the paint in the game. I don't know necessarily what I think they would need. Honestly, I don't know. If I were them, though, maybe damn, it's like, obviously they could use a good player, but they don't have any holes. They don't have, like, they have Giannis, and then everything else is just like solid. Like, so I don't know. I think they're for me, at least, they're in a tough spot because they don't have any blaring holes they can easily just fill, like that they know they need to fill. But they don't have anything like super, super amazing outside of Giannis. You know what I mean? Hopefully Chris Middleton can give you 25 a game, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, damn. Because, like, I feel like most teams, if everybody's healthy, you most likely need 2, like, superstars pretty much, right? Or at least 2 top 20 players, right? A Kawhi and a PG to compete, Anthony Davis, LeBron. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like Utah doesn't really go far, because Rudy Gobert isn't who niggas really think he is. And then you have, you know, Harden and KD, and then Kyrie. Obviously, if they were healthy, they probably would have made it further. You know what I mean? Which is interesting. But I mean, you do have Kawhi Leonard in the Raptors team, who didn't have 2 superstars, but they did play an injured Warriors team. So like I said, if everybody's healthy, you do kind of want 2 superstars to be able to really compete. And I don't really see that on the table. Maybe they can go get Dame Lillard. Maybe they can go try to get Dame. I mean, if, you know, maybe they can go try to get Dame. I don't know if Dame would be for that, but I think that that's something that they can try to do. Maybe try to get Dame. I think that would be a really good fit for Giannis. Really maybe try to get a superstar that can fit with Giannis. And if you can't get that, maybe just try to replace what you lost in PJ Tucker. That's what I would try to say. But definitely let me know what you guys think about the NBA season. Definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like these type of videos. And I'll see you when I see it. Peace.